Best 15 offline games for Android and iOS in 2022. I know you are all about that gaming life, but sometimes you gotta chill because the problem is there's no internet. So today we got a list of games that don't even need internet access. Welcome to Fan Screens, and this is the top 15 offline Android and iOS games for 2022. Number 15, Marble Clash. This is a challenging action game where you control a robot with a variety of guns. Your main objective is to collect every coins until the last round. There are other players on the battleground and they will try to steal your coins. You gotta fight them, destroy them, and take their coins instead. The game is kind of like the Battle Royale game, where the size of the map reduced by 14th after completion of each round. So, you got to continuously fight with other players until you win the match overall. It's a great game, great graphics, and you should definitely try this out. Number 14, Robbery Madness. This one's a first-person shooter heist and thief simulator game focused on action and stealth with RPG elements. It's got hips of comedy and some amazing cartoon graphics as well. In the game, you play the role of an amateur robber. If you're all about the looks, you won't like this character. He's an older, funny-looking guy who is starting a new career as a thief. Your first mission is a heist of a shopping mall, where avoiding camera detection and patrolling robots is your number one goal. Overall, it's an entertaining game with some eye-catching graphics, and the animations are colorful and fluid. Number 13, Bionix. This is a simulation game which is similar to a few other games like Agar.io and Slither.io that involve growing your creature by consuming other players' Bionix. You play as a unique microbe or virus-like creature, because I guess we need more viruses in 2021. Which you guys with your finger collect cells to grow while trying to defeat other creatures by attacking them. Each creature has their own unique abilities that you can use during the fight. Also, you can eat cells and collect their DNA for evolution, which will make your creature bigger and stronger. Overall, it's a great game and some very cutesy graphics. Number 12, Grandpa and Granny 3. Death Hospital, you got into a terrible story and found yourself tied up in a hospital bed. A psychiatric hospital, no less, the exits and entrance are blocked and there is no escape. So how are you going to escape from your grandparents? The most important task is to act as quickly as possible until you're found. During the game, to hide and seek, solve a lot of difficult puzzles quickly, move around the territory, do not be suspicious, and others collect useful items and find a way to get out. Number 11, Death Invasion City Survival. Have you ever imagined or dreamed you were in a horrifying world of zombie pandemic? Death Invasion is pretty much the world you'd imagine. The place you live is a city occupied by death. Immerse yourself in a 3D world of non-stop action and death invasion, where your objective is none other than to roam around the successive hellscapes and search for the green control points. In this way, you help rescue efforts and aid those under siege by attacking zombies. If you're looking for a good game involving lots of frantic shooting actions, Death Invasion is definitely right up your alley. Run through each of the cityscapes, explore, head to safe spots, and kick doors and annihilate the undead. Number 10, Project Drift 2.0. This is a new offline drift simulator for Android with a whole bunch of cool cars and a wide open world map. In Project Drift 2.0, you'll have to drift constantly, getting points and increasing your multiplier on a single open world map. The game has a high-quality graphics and realistic driving physics. It's in development and there will be more features in the future, just like exciting multiplayer mode, for example. Number 9, Into the Darkness. This one's a horror puzzler where you're in search of your kidnapped son in a haunted castle. In the world of magic, you gotta discover ways to unlock the mysteries and avoid the scary ghosts. The game is full of jump scares and chilling horror atmospheres, so careful when you're searching for different items to solve the puzzle. Overall, it's a good game to play with other people who can laugh at you when you scream. Number 8, World of Demons. This is a new sword hack and slash action game available on all Apple devices with a subscription to Apple Arcade. The concept of the game is based on the old tales of samurais and yokai, which are supernatural monsters and spirits from Japanese folklore. Players will follow a young warrior as he sets out to kill the Oni King Shantin Doji, which has corrupted the yokai and is trying to take over Japan. As you play to defeat the yokai, you free them and can use them in battles as your minions. The game has intuitive touch controls and complex combos, which is fun for both new fans and experienced gamers. Also, we have another interesting game, One Escape. This is the latest release from Crescent Moon, and it's an enjoyable stealth game, all about avoiding cops as you break out of the jail. More or less, it's a stealth 2D platformer, so it offers a good chunk of action, and the level of design is pretty good too. So some stages are pretty challenging. It all makes for a fun experience as you sneak your way out of the jail, which is why this is an easy title to recommend this week. Number 7. Jelly Drift. This is a single-player racing game where there's two different game modes. One where you race against a simple AI and the second one where you race against a time lap that you created. So basically, you're competing with yourself. There's 8 cars and 4 maps available, all inspired by the anime Initial Drift. The downside of the game is the AI cars are extremely difficult to beat because they don't drift and they retain their momentum really well. To beat them, players have to be extremely good at knocking them off the map or finding some shortcuts. Number 6. Paper Flight. This one's a paper plane flying game that will keep you hooked for hours. You'll engage your enemies in a dogfight and defeat them with the help of different skill sets and weapons. The game also features different types of levels and up to 6 beautiful color themes to different world maps where you can fight with other NPC players. Also, you can fly as far as you can and explore the different hidden areas of the map. In addition, there's a lot of other types of planes that you can unlock as you progress in the game, and overall, it's got a good graphics and pretty decent controls. Number 5. Disease of Hazard. This is an action game on the ever-popular theme of the zombie apocalypse, not the first one on our list today. As a player, you control the main character who need to make your way through the virus-riddled city to save your daughter and deliver her to a safe place. To do this, you gotta go through the huge crowds of a Walking Dead to achieve your main objective. You gotta get lots of different weapons and equipments that you'll encounter along the way. Overall, it's got a great storyline and I think you should definitely try this one out. Number 4. Angry Dad. This is a simulation game in which you play the role of dad. In the game, all you want to do is to watch the football match peacefully, but due to many housework and phone calls, you're not able to watch the football match, which increases your stress. So the goal is to not let your stress bar get full. For that, you have to work a little bit and watch a little bit. The graphics are quite beautiful, vivid, and colorful, and if you're a fan of fan arcade games, still looking for some new ones, then you should definitely try out Angry Dad. It may be right up your alley. Number 3. Glow Course. This is an interesting and entertaining arcade game where you control a glowing ball that runs over a long track. Your primary objective is avoiding obstacles, but you'll also collect coins, upgrades, and power-ups to help you out along the way. The game features single-player mode, which over 36 beautifully satisfying levels. They are fast-paced, varied in theme, and well-balanced with ton of obstacles. The graphics are lovely, far better than other ball arcades games that I've ever seen. The simple, smooth gameplay with the extra features makes it hard to find any actual flaws in the game, which is probably why we stuck it at number 3. Number 2. Truck USA Evolution. This one, as you may have guessed from the title, is a truck simulation driving game, and it's very worthwhile for you to try out. The game offers a real trucking experience that lets you explore amazing locations across the states. The game features many semi-truck brands with realistic engine sounds and detailed interiors. You can drive different types of heavy trucks across the country and transport cool stuff like vehicle, gasoline, food, heavy machinery, thousands of miles. Also, recently, the game got a major upgrade, so if you want to check it out now, is the time. On the top of our list now, we have the Slash of Sword 2. Finally on our list today, we've got the role-playing game that's set in medieval times with a very interesting plot. The story starts from the moment when the main character, who will be basically you, is framed and falsely accused of a crime. As a punishment, you have to fight in the arena with various opponents. The game offers updated graphics, new levels, and a new storyline. Just as you'd expect from a sequel like free-play games, earning in-game currency is difficult and the progress is slow. It offers enjoyable RPG-based swordplay, so download it now.